Because everything and I know that's what pays him. Every time he pay for pussy, that's some of my money. Every single time he pay for pussy, that's some of my money.
Some of your pussy.
Every vacation, every vacation he take a chick on, that's some of my money he using. And that pains him. The most money he ever made in his life, he made sitting next to me. That pains him. I know that pains him, but we had a beautiful thing. It worked.
I thought so. All built together, and I didn't think it was such a hard thing to say that the three of us built it together.
It pains him.
I didn't know that was such a difficult
All that Balenciaga he's wearing, I'm paying for it. It pains him. It hurts. Every time he think he's fresh, he look in the mirror, I paid for it.
I can assure you, I did not buy these Lululemons with our corporate card. It was on my personal.
It's okay. You're my guy. Go ahead, swipe it. It's all good.
On the Lulus?
Yeah, it's all good. The Lulus. It pains him. Every
Half
single
these
time.
is yours?
Yeah. Every single time. You know what I'm saying? Every time you go to the strip club, you throw singles. Those is my faces on them singles. It pains him. It hurts.
It's like Usher Bucks.
Oh, it hurts. It has to hurt.
It's funny.
It hurts. But we had a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it was the greatest podcast of all time.
God, but again, it pains him because the notoriety.
Yeah, Big Baby JTV, like, comment, sub, man. I'll have the clip at the beginning of this video, but man, how many times have I told y'all, bro? How many times have I told y'all? And I've been covering this from the beginning, man. Joe Budden is getting exposed, right? And Maul speaking on it on this podcast, New Rory and Maul, is just, cherry on the cake of what I've always been saying. Joe is a self-destructive thief. And he's a guy who, ironically, used to talk about, I'm all about the creatives. And as a guy who went about, got mistreated by the labels and by the big operatives, to become the labels and the big operatives. He became what he hated. And in Batman, bruh, you know what I'm saying? There's this quote, right? You either die of a legend or, live long enough to become the villain. Joe's villain arc has fully been realized, bruh. And this is the facts. If you see how Joe is with women, sometimes you'll be like, huh? And then it all comes together when you see how he is with his friends / co-workers, bro. Now, let me be objective and be real. Do I still listen to the, Joe Budden podcast? Yes, I still listen to the JBP, right? But it's not the same without Rory and Maul. Shouts out to Ish. You know what I mean? Ice, okay, he's aight. Parks, still a dweeb, But it's not the same. It's absolutely more mature. And I think that personally, Ish is a star. You know what I mean? And Ish needs to be careful how he is with Joe. It's at least good that they've known each other and they've been homies for years upon years, right? So he knows what to expect out of him. But Joe, he ruins relationships. That's what he does. He's self-destructive. He's a narcissist. But bro, that nigga is entertaining as hell, though. And that's how he's able to make it this far. That's where he gets all his money and his paychecks from. And like Maul said, it pains him that he had to do it in a scummy way. Now, look, business is business. But there's a right way to do business and then there's a wrong way. And I think that Joe has done the wrong way. And he's burned a bridge who is Maul, who was such a gem on the podcast, right? By the way, Rory was nothing. I'm going to say, honestly, I was not a big Rory fan. But burning the bridge of Maul is something that, like Maul said, it pains him. It pains him. And the reason it pains Joe is because he knows he's in the wrong. Now, look, time does heal all wounds. And this podcast broke up last year. I think in a few years they will sit down. I think that Joe definitely, stole money. And in Joe's eyes, he doesn't think he stole money. He thinks it's rational and makes sense to underpay people who made your podcast one of the biggest hip-hop podcasts of all time. What is my prediction? I'm pretty good at predicting this. I predict they're still going to send shots at each other. I predict they're still going to hate each other, Maul and Joe. But I think they're both, all these podcasts are both going to keep succeeding and doing their own thing. And I'm going to say this, man. I think Rory and Maul is the better quality podcast in my eyes. And I think they have more potential and could even have a sitcom. I'm not even playing a TV show. I think they have that type of potential and quality. Will Joe and the JBP keep rising? I believe they will, but I believe there will be a beef again because Joe finds a way to ruin relationships. And I think it might be with Ish. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Big Baby JTV, like, comment, sub. I'm out, bro.